This town ain't big enough for the both of y'all partners. Somebody's gotta go home.
Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome back to the Underground and more of the shot shootout, where we're into the second round to see which is the best old school shot from my youth, maybe your youth, or back in the day when making shots was an art form and not just something you did to bang down at the bar. So we have a few more in the old jar here. So which two are going to make it through to the next round today? There's one, and there's two. We have some debris. Let's see what we got here for today. Oh, I love this one. Dr. Pepper. Oh my gosh. I've become a big fan of the Dr. Pepper, friends. And that will go against the Swedish Fish. So let me get ready and we'll get these made up and see which one's going to move on. All right, we're all set. And these two really could not be simpler. I'm going to start with the Swedish Fish. We've made it before, but it's worth talking about again. I'm not going to use that vodka. Let's see. What do we have for vodka? I guess I'm going to use that vodka. So it's just a little bit of vodka, some cranberry juice, and then here's what makes it a Swedish Fish is the Black House blackberry schnapps. And this is, I don't use this a lot, but it's probably something I should revisit a little more because it's actually pretty good. And it couldn't be simpler. It's equal parts. So we will do, I mean, we're not going to go crazy here today, but so I'm going to go vodka, cranberry, and Black House. Give it a little shake. And just like that, we are off and running on the shootout for today with another rendition of the Swedish Fish. And the next one is simple. It's you can make it in a big glass. I don't think you need to because it's well. Before I tell you, you need some beer, your favorite beer. They say Molson Canadian, but this is Canadian beer, so it counts. Some good old Coca-Cola, and you know around here we use the Mexican, and then just your favorite amaretto. And with this one, this is one of those good old depth charge shots. So that's gonna fit in there. No, I'm not gonna make it in there. I'm gonna make it in a beer glass, like most people do. Get yourself a beer glass. Well, first, you just need a little bit of amaretto. Well, actually, you know what? The last time we made it with Coke. Well, this time we're going to make it with Coke too, but we're going to measure it more precisely than we did last time, because last time we just did some Coke and some beer. But this, they actually have pretty specific measurements for this. It actually calls for an ounce and actually that's more than a, see the problem is that's more than an ounce. I think. Let's do this more scientific. Just to double check. I am going to, well, so we don't waste. Just let me see how much an ounce is in this. Because this, here's an ounce. That's an ounce. So that's about 2 ounces. Okay, so we're going to do it double. Just because science. When in doubt, science. So we're going to do 3 ounces of beer. I've never measured beer in my life. But I don't know like how much of that is actually beer and how much is foam. There was a little foam. And then we're going to do 3 ounces of the Coke. And then when the time comes, we will drink this the way you're supposed to. If I don't spill everything all over the joint. I mean, I think these are the fun kind of shots. If you're going to do a shot, you might as well have a little bit of fun at it, right? So there you have it, our second one in this round of the shootout, the Dr. Pepper. So here's our 2 shots for the shootout, and they're both really good. So we got to try them to see who is going to win out on this round and continue on to the next exciting stage of the shootout. So let's give these a try. But before we do, be sure to subscribe to the Underground. You don't want to miss the shootout. You don't want to miss happy hour. You don't want to miss our lives. And you don't want to miss anything else that we have going on here because it's a load of fun. We have fun. I hope you have fun. And the best way to keep in touch with us is be sure to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's totally free. And you'll be helping us out. And if you like and share the video, that helps us out a ton as well. Don't forget, we got swag. We got all kind of other ways you can keep in contact with us and make sure you have a good time. So let's get to it. With ready? Drink. I'm going to try this one first just because. So it's just, it's just a depth charge shot where you drop it in and you drink it down and it tastes just like Dr. Pepper. Cheers. I don't know who invented this, how they do it, but I'm telling you, it tastes, I bet you if you drained that into a bottle of Dr. Pepper and gave it to somebody, they would not know the difference. I really don't. But I think if this moves on, I'm going to try it with Di Serrano next time if this moves on because I'm curious. The amaretto that we use, it's good. And it's very almondy, but we compared them at one time, and if you want to check it out, I'll leave you a link. That one is, I forget which is, one is a little sweeter, one's a little more nutty, but I'd be curious to see the two, how it matches up, and if it makes that drink any different. But I digress. So here's this Swedish Fish. Does it taste like the candy? Only one way to find out. Cheers. I have to say, we have made other drinks that taste more like Swedish Fish than that does. That's good, and it does taste like Swedish Fish. But we have made other drinks that taste more of Swedish Fish than that one. But that being said, you have to help us out and see which of these drinks is going to move on in the next round of the shootout, because it's very important that you help us, because we can't decide these things on ourselves. We need you guys. You're the reason we do this. So you have fun, we have fun, and it's the word of all you pirates out there helping us out at the Underground to see how we're doing and help us out on this quest to find the best old school shot of all time, or at least not of all time, but of the time we've been doing this. So I need your help. Vote down in the comments. Vote on Instagram, whatever. I tell you this all the time. However, you can let me know and see what you want to do and which one is going to move on. That's the way you can vote for your favorite. Again, these are 2 easy ones that you can get if you go out to your local pub, bar, tavern, gin mill. What else do they call them? Social house, speakeasy. What's another name for? Give me some other names for a public. Did I say public house? Yeah. Let me know some more names for that kind of establishment in your. I guess you could even go to your classy restaurant. I don't know if they're going to be giving you shots, but you could ask them. They're going to have the ingredients to make these, so you can try and see which one you prefer and which one should move on in the Underground. So remember to come back and see us again. And until you do, remember, I'll save a seat at the bar for you. Cheers.